What I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving is quite a bit, dude. So while I'm sitting here all bundled up, trying to get warm because I'm in upstate New York and it's cold, I thought I'd take a moment and share with you some of the things that I'm grateful for this year. Because while we all have a lot to complain about, and I do as well, I got a lot more to be thankful for. And I just want to shove all that other crap out of the side, you know? I don't even want to acknowledge things that I'm not grateful for. So, for 2017, what I'm grateful for, things that have happened to me that are blessings throughout the year, you know? Almost a day. I'm grateful I got to do a video for Loverboy. Stop the Rain. Turned out to be an omen for me, but I love Loverboy and I always have. I mean, they're just great. I'm grateful that I'm not sleeping outside right now. That I'm inside. The last couple of months, I feel like a wuss on one hand, because I couldn't really hack it. But I got messed with quite a bit, you know? It's not something I'd ever want to recommend to anyone, let alone what they call your worst enemy. Do I have those? I don't know. I don't care. I'm grateful I have some family, though they're almost all estranged from me, you know? I'm grateful for the ones that are still alive, even if they don't talk to me anymore. Because at least they're still alive and they get to experience another Thanksgiving where maybe, just maybe, they can say grace at the table. And that's really what it's about. Having a moment where they can turn around and be thankful for something. I'm grateful I got to see all kinds of things in the last couple of months of being outside. And I even got to experience being around the coyotes. I felt safer around the coyotes than I did all the almost all the other people there. I don't know how my one neighbor was able to do it for the last 2 years. Some people don't really seem to mind being homeless. I'm just not one of them. It's not the life for me. So I'm really grateful that I'm here and I get to spend time with my family. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm here with my cousin, Jake, and his wife, and their children. And y'all know that when it comes to children, I do love my children. I do really want to be the Grand Rabbit for all the world and all the world's children. But I have a really hard time dealing with kids. I don't have any of my own. So the whole screaming and all of that, oh God, I just can't handle it. You know? My bad. But I'm really grateful I'm here. I'm really grateful I'm getting to know my cousin's kids. I think they're awesome, loud, and awesome. They're really cool, and I think they're going to grow up to be pretty wonderful kids. And I'm grateful to spend time with my cousin again. Because y'all know I hadn't been home in 11 years. I hadn't seen him in probably 14 years, maybe even 15 years before this. So when I was coming here, I was going to stay with my an old friend. I used to call my brother. And then he let me know the day that I was leaving, in that morning, that, it wouldn't be working out that way. And I don't know why. I hadn't heard from my cousin in, a little bit, and I'm like, I just need to call somebody. And not tell them, but I told him, like it didn't really pan out. But that train ticket's there, and I'll be on my way. So it worked out in my favor. Everything always seems to work out in your favor. Everything always seems to work out for the greater good. We lose sight of that so easily and so quickly. And I'm right there with it. I lose sight of being grateful 24/7. There's moments where I'm just stressed out and I don't know what to do. But I forget everything happens for a reason, and everything always pans out for the best, and all that greater good and all that crap, It's not just crap, it's true. But when you're going through problems, you can't really see the greater good and the final outcome. You just have to wait and let it happen. Other things that I'm really grateful for, I got a lot, dude. My lip is a little dry, so I'm biting on it. My bad. I'm grateful my ex still talks to me. Kinda. 'Cause I love him, and I always will. Always. I'm grateful he's been there for me. If it wasn't for him and a couple brothers in masonry and my coach, and my cousin and his wife and kids, I don't know where I'd be right now. But I wouldn't let anyone know where the body was to be found if I were still out there in the mess that I was in. It's something that's because I had experienced quite a few things happening to me. These beanies always make my forehead itch, dude. But it's something that I'll never forget, and I'm always going to have memories of some of the things that have happened to me along the way in the last couple of months, let alone this year. This year has been one of what I've called, one of the worst years I've gone through. Maybe not. Because I've gone through a lot in my life. But as an adult, it's probably one of the worst years I've gone through in a long time. But that's negative. So how can I turn that around to say this is one of the best years I've ever known? Because I think that's important for all of us to do. Look on the bright side, even when you're in the dark. So, turning it all around, I'm really grateful I got to find out the hard way who's really there for me and who's really not. What family members are really there for me and what family members are really not. Because in the end, all of you know, and have left comments anyway, that, just get over it, or, it happens, or, something. You know what I mean? Just to make it all better. Everyone goes through it. Everyone's family sucks. Blah, blah, blah. Y'all know what you've said. Really, though, honestly, family means the world to me. And I just don't have a decent family life. And I never have. I never will. And it bothers me horribly. Like, just horribly. Because to me, family means everything. You make your own family. To an extent, but not really. They're close to you, but it's not your family. There's a difference. I had spent the last 11 years living in LA, where I was just too broke to go back home and see my family for a holiday or whatever. And I really wouldn't have picked a holiday because, dude, New York is cold. I don't like the cold. I mean, I'm inside right now all bundled up and I'm cold, But I'd spent all those years, honestly, I wanted to see my family again before they got old and died and all the other situations, My aunt just died. She was one of my favorite aunts. And I say one of because there's a couple other aunts that I have that were my favorites. They don't talk to me anymore. None of them do. But I love them. Now, I had talked to this particular one, Kathy, earlier this year for the first time in 6 years, I think it has been. I think 6 years. 5 or 6 anyway. I thought everything was cool. It wasn't. She had a grudge against me and she found a way to get even. She found a way to hurt me. What am I grateful for? I at least got to talk to her one more time before she died. And in the moment that we were talking, everything seemed to be okay. And that's important to me. And we seem to, yet again, be on that level. Not a Masonic level, but it's very Masonic in saying, meet on the level and part on the square. Well, we parted all right. I'm grateful for even the moments with my grandmother and my dad that turned out really, bad this year, I mean, it was just awful. And I'm sure everyone in that house, my dad, my grandmother, myself, it wasn't just me, my blood pressure going through the roof and my grandmother's going through the roof, I mean, she made it awful for me, dude. I don't really understand, and I don't think her and I are ever going to be the same ever again. I don't think her and I are going to be where she was my friend. And growing up, my grandmother was one of my best friends. I don't think we're going to be that way anymore because she doesn't want me to be with her friend anymore, that kind of thing. But what am I grateful in that situation? I think I got it through to her. If there's something wrong with you, don't you dare tell me, oh, if you only knew how bad it was. I think I got it through to her. You say something like that, I'm going to get you to a hospital. I'm going to get you the help that you need, even if no one else wants to be there to help. So I'm grateful I showed that much of myself and my love for them, that I got her the help that she needed, and she's still angry about, and has told me they helped her so much. Other things that I'm grateful for. I got to talk to my cousin Ron again. I called him the next night. My aunt died. And thank you for Harry online telling me, that my aunt died, because my brother posted it up on Facebook and I can't see the messages, I can't see his posts. I can't see people's posts. But I needed to be told. And I'm glad somebody was there to do it. So the next night I got to talk to him. We always had a rough time with each other growing up, he was mean to me, Yeah. But I got to talk to him again as an adult, on the level. That meant a lot to me. I'm grateful for so many things, and right now I've only covered a couple, and it may not even come off as though I'm grateful. Dude, you have no idea how grateful I am right now. Other things that I'm really grateful for? Well, my morning this morning started out a little rough. So I'll just start with right now today. I've got my Moldavite on. The other one's in my fanny pack right here. I lost the back to it somewhere in the middle of the night, so I woke up really stressed out, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Yet another piece of Moldavite wants to leave me. And I love my Moldavite. Don't take it away from me, So I gotta find another bag. And I've got plenty of them. They're over at my grandmother's, but So, I'm grateful that these were my Christmas gift for last year. And I have them. I wasn't robbed of them. I'm grateful for a couple things that were stolen from me. Because y'all know I had my stuff stolen while I was homeless. What I carried with me. I'm grateful I had a bottle of Chanel, a Bleu de Chanel. My favorite cologne, dude. Oh my god, it smells so amazing. Go to Macy's or go to a Chanel store and just smell. That's all you gotta do. And you'll smell me. I'm grateful I had a bottle. And I'm grateful that some crackhead out there, or meth addict or whatever, was able to get a decent chunk of rock or something for that. Or at least spray it all over themselves and smell Smell like $1,000,000. I'm grateful that I got a couple of books from Wayne. And I'm grateful that somebody out there has my copy of the Tao Te Ching from Wayne. Hopefully they didn't do anything to it or just toss it off to the side, whatever. Hopefully that somebody is out there reading it and has fallen in love with it. And that goes the same for the other book that was taken from me, the Bhagavad Gita. Which, dude, I didn't even finish. So I'm grateful I had those books. And that hopefully somewhere along the way, somebody's reading them right now, saying thank you. I'm grateful for all the people that follow me. This has been my 11th year in entertainment. And in the last 24 hours, I've had about 1,000 more people on LinkedIn. So that's finally growing my network. And I'm pretty grateful for that. I'm grateful for all of the people that follow me. I'm grateful for anyone that watches this video or any of my other videos. I've got a lot to cover when it comes to God bless Freemasonry. And I will be covering plenty more soon. It's been a little difficult in the last few months. And now that I'm here, the kids are loud and it's cold outside. So just bear with me, Right now in the moment, it's a little quiet here. How I don't know. They're really good kids though. I'm really grateful I got to be here with my family and meet his children. And I'll say it again, dude, I don't deal well, and maybe it's because I don't have any of my own. I don't deal well with loud screaming and temper tantrums and hitting each other and all of that. Give me a break, dude. Chill out, relax. Let's meditate. But I'm so grateful I'm here. I love being around this family right now. Not just for the sake that they're helping me and, I'm thankful, thank you, I love it here, yay. No, getting to spend time with him and his family has really meant a lot to me. And I just can't say thank you enough. I love you guys. And I also want to say I'm really grateful that, in the wise words of those we know, you're supposed to appreciate the contrast. Be grateful for the contrast as a lesson to show you what you do want versus what you don't. So in that alone, I will say I'm grateful that I spent the time being homeless. Because it shows me that I want my own home in the California sunshine and warmth. I'm grateful. There's some people lately that I've been speaking to that I've opted not to speak to again, and yet have been speaking to them because, they reach out to you and, you indulge the conversation. I'm grateful for all of the negativity that has been received, because it teaches me and allows me the opportunity to learn something that I wouldn't have otherwise, right? And which is that I don't deserve to be put down, told to get over it, and that I'm the drama queen because I didn't really appreciate it. I'm not calling anyone out because it's happened from more than one person. So if one person is offended, well, chances are you should be. But I'm grateful because it's the art of allowing, remember? It's showing me more and more that I need to not allow others multiple chances in life and being in my life. That I need to have a little more respect for myself, which I do. But I need to have more respect for myself and not allowing someone to walk in and out of my life and blame me for it. I'm grateful, by the grace of God, that I'm able to sit here and do a video and not use a cuss word. You know? But, this year's been a real big learning experience for me. And I don't want to hear any crap like out of the ashes, some phoenix rises. 'Cause really, dude, let's just not make it go into a burning pile of ashes. Life has been rough enough. I'm grateful that I got to see the countryside throughout the United States several times this year. I'm grateful that I got to experience the dead of winter in the Colorado Rockies. Why am I grateful for that? Compare and contrast. You should be grateful for the contrast, for you can learn what you want versus what you don't, right? And I don't ever want to be in that freezer box called Colorado during the Rockies, like during the winter, ever again. Dude, it is so cold. I couldn't even deal. And I didn't even get off the bus. You know? No. I'm grateful for those experiences because not only was I kind of, and I'd said online, you know, I kind of forget what winter is, where it is, you know, like what time of the year. Like, because I freaked out. Like, dude, why are you in, like, you know, 20-degree weather? What's wrong? Is there something, you know? I just forgot when winter was. So I had a little bit of a reminding this year. And I'm grateful because it reminds me just how much I love the warmth. Now, other things that I can be grateful for, I haven't seen my cousin that I'm staying with. I haven't seen his mom. My God, I mean, since 94, maybe? Or 95? So that's a long time. I'm grateful that I got to see her and spend time with her again this year. I think the important thing for me to acknowledge to everyone is while I've had a lot of problems this year, I've gone through a lot of crap. I need everyone to understand that I am grateful for all of it because it is a learning lesson. I can't tell you everything that I've gone through just in the last 2 months alone, though I've told all of you so many things that have happened to me. I can't say everything that's happened to me. It'll take forever, you know? I can't even tell you some of the worst things that have happened to me this year. 'Cause I don't even believe it. I just can't believe it. Why would you? I can't even tell you all some of the worst things that I've gone through in the last 2 months of being homeless. 'Cause I don't even see how it's possible that those situations have happened to me. And I've let you all know some of the situations and some of the instances that were bad, you know. But I couldn't say everything. And I can't say everything. And I probably never will. 'Cause really, it's no one's business. It's not even my own. My cousin has a dog and a cat. The little tiny, what is it, Chihuahua or something, right? The little Taco Bell dog. His name's Chancho. And there's the cat, and his name's Smokey. I love them. So I'm grateful I got to be around another dog and cat this year. Because I love pets. And I do love kids. And I'm grateful that I get to help out tomorrow. And this video is going way too long, and I'm like, I can just keep going on and on, dude. So I hope you've enjoyed the meditational bliss in the background. With these sexy, fabulous curtains over here. Woo! Because they're beautiful. And all of you are beautiful. And all of you mean the world to me. So if you can see this video right now, you're in my heart. My ever heart belongs to you. Nobody else wants it, you know? And I'm grateful that I have my own show and my own store. God bless Freemasonry. And I'm grateful for all the brothers. Namaste, my loves.